Fight!
Oh, you're okay. Oh, that's why it's good because it's its own game. Okay. And it's widescreen? Oh shit. Boys, we are wide hard right now. Let me hang on. I've never actually finished Sonic CD, but today is the day, boys. And we got the new version by Christian Whitehead. Got my Switch right here, ready to roll here. Lift off in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Yo! Cousin Vin, what's up? Alright, so. Oh my god, it's so wide. So I have some questions here, okay? So Sonic CD came out in late 1993, right? How much were CD players in 1993? That sounds pretty, Okay, that's how it works, actually. Oh, you can't beat it? Oh. It's music though. This shit is wild, dude. Oh, holy! I'm going so fast right now. Dude, it sounds so wild, dude. All right, yeah, this is pretty dope. But ultimately though, I have to kind of agree here. It's kind of hard to make out things a lot of the times. Three hits? Super random here, and I know no one cares except me, but if you were to ask me, Trihex, which Sonic game has the most satisfying Sonic beat the zone in theme music and sound effects? And the answer to me, easy. Sonic Advance 1 has like amazing beat level sequence. It's like it is so good. If you ask me nicely, I might even show you a sample of it. Oh shit. Amy. Oh, bitch! What you doing? Dude, it really does feel like I'm on this endless acid trip right now. Holy shit. Off we go. Yeah, but you never want to 1v1 me in that staring contest, boys. Y'all get destroyed. Okay, damn, yo, this shit got some acid in here right now. Collision Chaos Act 3. Yeah, like you can barely make out even what's going on right here. Tidal Tempest. Ooh, music is banger. So, like, did Sonic CD, like, do anything really rad that, like, Sonic 2 didn't do on Genesis hardware? Aside from the full motion video?
I just got rid of that fancy Hack 5.
Hey. Sound. Bobo Blyo, thank you so much for the 27 months. Oh shit. Wow, levels are like really short here. I'm not mad about it, it's like yeah, and I'm aware of the ability to like peel out and run in place. I do know about that. And that's a very welcome addition. It's weird because this game feels so out there compared to everything else. Really out there. Art direction, music. The music. Like, okay, so Yuji Naka was in NA when he was making like Sonic 2, but like what this guy here, what is this director produced otherwise besides Sonic CD? Anybody know? Anyone smart in chat now? Okay. He did Mario Sonic Olympics. Hey Pikmin. Yeah, it looks really detailed. Holy crap. It's actually a really cool boss fight. Yeah, this game is like, this game is a trip and a half. Sports Undrum? It's fun. It's so hard to think here that like in '93, people had to pay $300 for a Sega CD after having already owned the Genesis. Another what, 50 or 60 for this game right here. It's hard to really grasp that at that time, you know. Like, I feel like gaming was a lot slower back then, so like things came out way bigger gaps, I would think. I don't know, should I really say that? That's not even really true, honestly. Oh, nothing's wrong with it. It's more like Bobby, this is the song I know from Sonic CD. I hear this song all the time. Sega published new consoles so much faster than Nintendo. The gaps were tiny. You're not wrong. Imagine being like a Sega shill, and like, imagine like having like a Genesis, a Sega CD, a Sega 32X, a Game Gear, a Saturn, and a Dreamcast, all released in the same decade. 6 hardware divisions in the same decade. That's wild. That's wild, dude. That is so much shit, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro? Well, I don't count the Nomad because it was a portable Genesis. But, you know, yeah, sure, you want to add it in there. Yeah, you know, Nomad. But... you never knew anyone with a Saturn? I don't blame you. I mean, Saturn... The reality is, y'all, that people forget here, why did the Saturn do bad? Saturn did bad for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. But namely, its engineering was questionable, to say the least. And due to it having, like, 2 CPUs, even though they were not really meant to be used in the way that they were, like, literally stuffed inside the coffin as they were, meant that most developers couldn't take advantage of that architecture. And it was very expensive to manufacture, so therefore it was very sluggish on competitive price drops. If I recall correctly, it was considerably more than the PS1 and the N64 at launch. It came out first. It came out in May 95. The PS1 came out September 95. It came out first at $400. And at a very botched surprise release that even caught other developers off guard who were developing games for its launch window. But Sega beat even them to the punch by having their stuff out mega early, which kind of pissed everybody off. And their early limited release also had only 4 retailers carrying it at the time. So if you weren't Walmart, KB Toys, and the other 2, as a retailer, you're like, oh, well, you know, fuck you. Well, I don't be part of your shit now. So that happened, and that was burning bridges with other retailers as well. Yeah, it was $400 at launch. As you all know, the PS1 came out at $300, so it was $100 cheaper from the very jump and had a stronger launch library, unlike Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn had a hard time utilizing its full potential. This is why certain, you know, killer apps like Tomb Raider 2 looked and played better on PS1 than on Sega Saturn by comparison. And There's a lot more to it here, but there's a lot more to it. But yeah, Saturn ultimately failed because when 64 had its banger library of games that would come out few and far between. Sony had all bases covered by winning over third-party support. Saturn was left trailing in the dust. Ultimately, just didn't really have a home. And then, really, again here, the stake in the coffin is that there was never a killer app. Where was Sonic? We were promised Sonic Extreme. Ultimately, what happened was that got canceled, and then you instead got, a very rushed Sonic 3D Blast port for Saturn that was nowhere near what was needed for that. And then after that, after the dog and shame it was here, ultimately came Sonic Jam, which still teased the idea of what could have been, but still actually wasn't. Which again is also really, really unfortunate. Now, what's worse though, it gets even worse than that actually, because that's just the NA response here. The reality is Sega's a terrible company when it came to how they were operating in the 90s as far as decisions being made here, because you had Sega of Japan versus Sega of America doing their own thing here. It's kind of why the 32-bit 32X kind of was a Sony of America idea, and comparatively Sega Saturn was more of a Sega different thing and whatnot. But let me give you the whole thing here though. The Sega Saturn actually, while it was not doing well in USA, it was doing okay. It was sustainable in Japan because they were a lot of companies were able to do some native arcade ports to Saturn thanks to its chip architecture, and that gave it a pretty strong niche in the market because it served as the home of arcade ports. Particularly shmups will come to mind here, but Japan was doing well with that, and this was cut arbitrarily early because they wanted to really redeem that quickly. So the Katana, aka the what was the precursor to ultimately internal development for the Dreamcast, released in Japan and gave Sega Saturn, which was still doing fine, a premature death, which again further burns consumer trust. So now you know the whole thing there. Yeah, Saturn had a lot of botches with it, so that's the whole thing for you right there. So there's the whole nitty gritty for you. Just a little bit of history for you boys. Sorry, clapping chat. You enjoyed that? Try keeping it short. I want to give you a longer version. There's more info too, by the way. But hey, pedestrian, what's up? Oh? A little curious here. Oh, okay, it's like what Sonic Mania is based on. So if I'm gonna stop, got to kill them all. So now, all right, now I know what Mania is based on. Oh, they're time stones. Did I really not know? Well, I mean, I've never really played Sonic Speed before. I didn't own Jim's collection. How does this work? No colors or generations. What the fuck, Hex? I don't own every game. That was kind of the issue here. We were throttled by what was available on Steam. Because this whole thing was kind of a short notice, like, you know, I very thankful. What I'm trying to say right now, for having been accepted to sponsor the Sonic movie. So I was like, okay, well, what can I do to make it hype? And so it was my idea, like, okay, well, let's just do a Sonic marathon of some sorts. And I had to, like, really quickly figure out what was available for me to do, what I could do. If I had more time, possibly could have, you know, put way more into it. This is already, like, you know, pretty lit. I mean, oh, okay. I mean, the production value here is pretty insane. Sonic sale on Steam last month. Well, what games were they? Okay, alright, alright. That was pretty cool. I'm going full dark side fill in that outfit. I got it for Halloween. It was swag. Okay. Music is something else, dude. Interesting boss battle. Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. No clue where I'm going. No, I didn't want to go. I want to go back. I want to go back. I didn't want to do that. Fuck. That was, man. That was just a regular banger, dude. That was like Godzilla banger. Holy shit. Was I in Past the Future? I don't even know. I was the future, wasn't I? Y'all want to go back? I know, dude. 2020 kind of sucks ass. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I thought 2019 was a shitty year. Then I thought 2020 or I thought 2019 was a shitty year. But then like 2020 makes 2019 look like, I don't even know, dude. Like 2008 or something like that. Like when life was simpler. Like, do y'all remember when it was just like, you know, to take it back to 2010? In 2010, it was drama on GameFAQs boards complaining about how FF13, Final Fantasy 13, came out on 360 as well as PS3. And also in the last 2 years, Devil May Cry 4 came out on 360. It was no longer a PlayStation exclusive. Like, remember when that was that was drama. That was drama back then. Like, it was simple times, y'all, for real. Yeah. Remember Game Facts? Remember console fanboys? Yeah, just a simpler times, y'all. If we go back even further here, if we go back to like 2000, 2005, 2006, remember when like review scores were like drama? Like, ooh, GameSpot gave Twilight Princess an 8.8. They didn't even give Zelda a 9.0 or higher. Holy shit. That was drama 15 years ago. Like, let that really sink in with how things were at that time. It was a simpler time, y'all. It really was. Oh no, the review's gonna make you enjoy the game less. Oh no. Like no one gives a shit now. Yeah, no, I want that. Oh, ooh, wait, whoa, what's this? Yeah, it's trippy AF, man. Banger. It's like a... if I attack him? One of those like timed escort mission thingies. This shit ain't fair. These fucking spikes are weird. Shit. Just one hug is enough. Oh, I thought that was scripted. Did it actually clutch that? Yo, let's go. Sound Spartan X. What's going on, bro? The return of Clutch X is here. The 4-kid Sonic anime, Sonic X, Metallic Madness Act 3. One thing, this one does not have many bottomless pits. That is a big difference here. I die a lot less from just falling and random shit. Where were you when Sonic X dropped in that was what, 2005, chat? I don't remember exactly. It was a little bit earlier than that. Waking up at 6 a.m. to watch that shit. I admit, I was pretty much glued to my TV Saturday morning, dude. Kids WB was broken tier in the 2000s. Man, new Yu-Gi-Oh episodes, new Pokemon season, Jackie Chan Adventures, X-Men Evolution. Bro, like, dude, Nickelodeon couldn't keep up, dude. Kids WB bodied Saturday morning, free. Oh, dude, Batman Beyond also Saturday morning. I forgot about that too, actually, yeah. OD.
Appreciates try RNG.
Hey, painters. Thank you, man, for the $10. But yeah, dude, Saturday morning, OD. I would be tilted if I woke up and missed Yu-Gi-Oh on Saturday morning. So yeah, trust me on that shit, dude. Trust me. I'm going over here. We're going left. Oh my god, dude. Get me out of here. Holy shit. Metal Madness 3. Careful. Okay. Eggman got served. Oh, is that it? Oh shit. No. Well, I was about to like fight Metal Sonic for the finale or some shit. Let's go. Yeet. The Toei animation is so cool, dude. So cool, bro. Holy moly. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Oh my god. Alright, well, clap on that one, boys.